So, I won't be reviewing this product, but my, well, I was going to say lovely, but you'll find out in a minute, brother and sister will be doing so. This is the Super Warrior. Now, Super Warrior has a number of design problems, but the one that I wanted to address personally have to do with his feet. See these feet? This is a warrior, right? Super Warrior stepped foot on a battlefield, he'd be less likely to lose a leg to a landmine than to his own shoddy design, I think. By the way, while I'm still here, I need to point out, prohibited for, not to 3 onions.
It's not to 3 sad
onions, I'm sorry.
On the box, it says specifications, colors, and contents may vary from illustrations. In other words, it's saying this guy here and this down here do not look anything like this guy. And while looking at the color and the way that they've done this, it looks almost like they were going for the Iron Man look, and the other one was meant to be Green Lantern-esque or something along those lines. But either way, seem to be trying to get the look of a superhero character, especially in the fact that it has the same chest piece as the Iron Man characters do, along with a little spot on this guy's chest that looks similar to the Green Lantern's ring. Now, over here it says, if this will ever become easy to read, the best gift for you. If this really is the best gift you can possibly get me, I'd prefer a gift card, but that's just me. And it's very hard to read, but it says, in the back, Playsetty, try me. Which, as you may notice, kinda hard to try it. There's a little bit of a thick wall of plastic in the way, so might have to, buy it before you can try it. Now, on the back, out-of-shape diagrams. Was somebody calling the diagrams fat? Did they just not like how the person drew them and said, those are out-of-shape diagrams, make them skinnier, not gonna happen.
You're not gonna fit into this bathing suit by summer.
But, it occurred to me, they're right, he is out of shape. But he's so crappily made, we might be able to just snap his arms off and he'll fit in perfectly. And, once again, pretty simple little setup. Down here we have out-of-shape diagram again. But I think that this was supposed to say something about playing with the toy. Somebody covered it up with the price label and the barcode, knowing no one would ever want to play with this. And now I think it's about time that we open it. Before I begin the wonders that is building this majestic beast, I just have to mention something I forgot. When I was in the store, I decided to look for different ones. Partially because of how abusive the kids are in the store. A lot of the packages were utterly destroyed, and it took me going through about 4 or 5 of these before I found one that wasn't already broken in the package. If that doesn't show good build quality, the $50 Transformers I bought back when I was a kid, I feel like I was being ripped off that whole time. I could have had Super Warriors. I still have my Unicron, but Super Warriors, man, that would have worked better than that ever could have. And there he is, in all of his majestic glory, the master of power, a super warrior. They will write legends about him. Also, I think he's thinking he's Jesus. That or he just really wants to give you a hug. But let's begin.
3, 2, 1, cue the stock music, boys!
Super Warrior. I love the fact that they covered up his head, and there's no actual place for you to sit, because this thing doesn't fit on his head right. I can try and play with it all day, but it'll probably break. But I like to think that he's just driving along in war, just ramming into everybody, no clue where he's going. On a different note, surprisingly enough, not only did I build this entirely well, It actually doesn't feel as cheap as I thought it was. But it still is pretty crappy. The wheels always turn up and turn down, constantly flopping about, and will not drive properly, and the arms are beginning to come apart seconds after they were put together. Oh, and now a leg is hanging down. This truly is the greatest warrior ever.
Super warrior.
Kind of occurred to me that it looks like something out of a Syriac video that just has come to life and is part tractor and part some kind of elephant dog thing. Also, while looking over why I couldn't figure this out, because the directions were showing me the wrong pictures, I realized I have the box for the green version, which is slightly different from this one. Meaning that when it tells me to put the arms together, I'm doing it wrong. I'm supposed to follow different steps.
Looks like a spider you just crushed and its limbs are all scraggly.
Thank you for messing up what little progress I had made. If I can get this together, I expect a Nobel Prize. 2 of them, actually. Nobel Peace Prize, and whatever other Nobel Prizes there are. I'll consider this completed, if you will.
I think it looks like it deserves to be crushed.
No, this deserves burning, incineration, death, and being sentenced to hellfire for all of eternity for its sins.
Yes.
But it's sadly a piece of plastic, so there will be no sentence of hell.
And we're not going to burn something that has
Lead.
lead.
Also, after this, I am washing my hands and disposing of this. I was thinking of getting rubber gloves to handle this because it's made in... Oh my god! I did it! I did it! As a special precaution, I've decided to take care of it the old-fashioned way. Please do excuse me for a moment while I get the all-natural Italian beans. Yes, this is truly wonderful craftsmanship. Yeah, I can break this with my hands. Let's see, can I break its feet off? Might want to... Ooh, careful.
Yep.
Bye. And, oh, what a super warrior he is. Battle scars and everything. The women will love him if he wasn't going to go right into the bin.
His children will love to hear wartime stories of how he was killed by a green bean can.
I would like to go ahead and give you what I call... how do I put this? A fitting demise.
Ew.
Goodbye, world. I hope never to see another crappy toy like this again. Have a nice day, everyone. This has been JenniferOcious and her brother.